I've seen them all, folks. And let me tell you, these boxers are the cream of the crop. We're talking about the guys who could knock you into next week with one punch, the ones who danced around the ring like it was their personal ballet stage. These aren't just fighters, they're legends. And today we're counting down the top 10 boxers of all time. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Let's kick this off with the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali. I don't care what anybody says, Ali was poetry in motion. He floated like a butterfly, stung like a bee, and talked more trash than a New York City garbage man. The man didn't just box, he put on a show. From the Rumble in the Jungle to the Thrilla in Manila, Ali wasn't just fighting opponents, he was fighting for something bigger. Now, let's talk Sugar Ray Robinson. If Ali was the greatest, Robinson was the sweetest. This guy was so good, they named the pound-for-pound rankings after him. He had more moves than a chess grandmaster and a left hook that could turn your lights out faster than a power outage. Robinson dominated not one, not two, but 5 weight divisions, you hear me? 5! Moving on to Iron Mike Tyson. Let me tell you something, when Tyson stepped into the ring, it wasn't a fight, it was an execution. This guy had more knockouts than a heavyweight anesthesiologist. He was the youngest heavyweight champion ever, and for a while there, he was the scariest man on the planet. Now, Joe Louis, the Brown Bomber. This guy held the heavyweight title for 11 years and 8 months. You heard me right, 11 years. He defended his title 25 times. That's not just impressive, that's downright ridiculous. Louis wasn't just a boxer, he was an American hero. He fought the Nazis, for crying out loud. Now, let's talk about Floyd Money Mayweather. I'm gonna say this, and I know it's gonna ruffle some feathers, but Mayweather might be the best defensive boxer of all time. 50 fights, 50 wins. You can't argue with perfection, folks. His defense was tighter than Fort Knox. Speaking of defensive geniuses, we gotta talk about Willie Pep. This guy was so slick, legend has it he once won a round without throwing a single punch. Now, I don't know if that's true, but I wouldn't put it past him. Pep had more moves than a politician during election season. He was a master of the sweet science, making opponents miss so much they probably thought they were fighting a ghost. Let's shift gears to Manny Pacquiao, the Pac-Man. This guy was like a typhoon in the ring, all whirling fists and non-stop aggression. He's the only boxer to win world titles in 8 different weight divisions. 8! That's like winning the Super Bowl in football, basketball, and baseball. Pacquiao wasn't just a boxer, he was a national hero in the Philippines. Now Roberto Duran, hands of stone. This guy had fists like sledgehammers and a heart like a lion. He won titles in 4 weight classes and fought from lightweight all the way up to middleweight. Duran was so tough, he made concrete look soft. Yeah, he had that no Maz moment against Leonard, but don't let that fool you. Duran was a warrior through and through. Now let's talk about Rocky Marciano, the Brockton blockbuster. This guy retired undefeated with a record of 49-0. He had a right hand that could knock out a bull and a chin made of granite. Marciano wasn't the biggest heavyweight, but he fought like he was. He had more heart than a Valentine's Day card factory. In an era of great heavyweights, Marciano stood tall. And yeah, I know we already talked about Floyd Mayweather, but the man deserves another mention. 50-0 people. In this day and age, with the level of competition out there, that's not just impressive, it's damn near impossible. Mayweather didn't just beat his opponents, he made them look silly. He turned defense into an art form and made more money than some small countries. Last but not least, we've got Henry Armstrong, Homicide Hank. This guy was a human tornado in the ring. He once held world titles in 3 weight classes at the same time. At the same time! Can you believe that? Armstrong's style was all pressure all the time. He threw more punches than a boxing machine on overdrive. In an era when fighters regularly fought 200 times or more, Armstrong stood out as one of the toughest, most relentless fighters ever. Look, folks, these are the 10 greatest boxers of all time, period. These men weren't just athletes, they were gladiators, warriors, legends. They changed the sport and inspired millions, From Ali's float like a butterfly to Tyson's devastating power, from Robinson's sweet science to Pacquiao's whirlwind attack, these fighters defined what it means to be a champion. So who's your number one? Let me know in the comments. And remember, in boxing, as in life, it's not about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward.